Hi, happy solstice, everyone. This is the first installment of our 12 days of giving back over the holidays. This first little Pilates mat class is pure mat. Use neck support as you need, and there are times when we could use props that you like. By all means, grab them. My idea was for this class that it would be pretty plain and simple and only the mat work with no extras. The great thing about the recording is that you can stop and review or pause as you figure things out or repeat exercises as you like. Always remember to do what's best for you. Pilates should feel good and have a great time. So let's start. You can be sitting or standing. We'll take our arms forward, pull one elbow back to twist, reach that arm forward and then twist the other way. We're getting a little bow and arrow action with a simple rotation through the shoulder girdle and the ribs. And if you like, you can add your head being part of the rotation, or you can keep your eyes forward, whatever feels best for you. And we're going to breathe in and out. Easy in and out. Once more each way. And then we'll just keep the arms going into scissors, sitting tall or standing tall. Weight equal on your sit bones or on your feet. Air is easily in and out. Couple more like that. Once more with each arm going up. And then roll that out. We're going to come to sitting either on a chair or on your mat. Knees bent with your feet up. We're going into some half rollback. So from sitting tall, I'm going to scoot back halfway. Take a breath. And then come right back up again. Exhale, scoot back halfway. Take a breath. And come up. 2 more times. Scoop. Easy breath in. And sit tall. Rounding those sit bones under you. Take a breath. And come back up. We're going to add our twist. Sitting tall, you twist. Reach forward, scoot back. Looking straight forward. Sit tall, twist the other way. Reach forward and scoot back. Sit tall, twist. Reach forward, scoot back. Inhale, sit tall and twist. Look forward, scoot back. So you're always up tall when you're twisting. Breathing out as you hollow backwards. Sit tall and twist. And scoop. Once more each way. And scoop. Last time, sit tall. And scoop. Come up tall. You can keep going with those half rollbacks, or your legs are going to be long, and we're going to do a full roll down and roll up. Raise your arms, nod your chin, exhale. Curving over your legs. And then restack to sitting tall and start rolling back from there. Pelvis, ribs. Raise your arms, curve. Rounding, and then restacking. Exhale, scoop. Raise the arms, rolling up. And sit tall. 2 more times, rolling backward. Open the chest. Raise your arms, curve. And sit tall. 1 more time, rolling backward. And curving up. And then sit tall. Bending your knees again, we'll come to lying down into some basic ab curls. So head is easy in the hands, glutes and hamstrings are loose. We're going to nod our chin and exhale, fold the ribs forward. Take a breath. And then lower back down. Exhale, curve. Stay up here to breathe in. And then lower back down. Exhale, curve. Breath in. And then lower. 4 more, a little nod, exhale up. Breathe. And lower down. 3 more, a little curve. Breathe. And lower. 2 more. Making sure the hips are easy. It's all in the center abs. 1 more time, curving up. Breath. and lower down. Take your arms down. We're going to go into some hip rolls, rolling your pelvis up to take a breath in at the top, and then rolling down through the ribs, letting your glutes release all the way. Exhale, press into your feet, rolling up and releasing piece by piece. So we're looking for individual movement from each little vertebra on the way down and all the way up. 2 more little hip rolls, rolling up. Take a breath and releasing back down. 1 more time, rolling up. Take a breath and releasing back down. We're going to change this into a hip lift. For the first few, I like to hold my hands on my hip press and my ribs. My back does not bend, my glutes just press my hips up. They release from my hips to come down and I press up again. My ribs will stay in the same alignment with my pelvis. So when I come down, my ribs come down as well, and press up and down, press up. Once you're good with your alignment, and you should feel most of this in your glutes, not your back, you could raise your hands up to the ceiling and hold them there for another 8, release, 7, really pushing on your flat feet to make sure you're using your hips, your glutes, and not your back. 3 more, 3, and 2. Last one, stay up here. Just take one leg up to tabletop. Feel what it takes for that other leg to hold you up. Put that foot down, transfer the support to your other leg coming up. Put that foot down and bring your hips down. For this next exercise, you could go with one leg just up and down like we did, or you can add the bigger leg movement we're going to do now. Press into your glutes, hips come up. One leg comes up and straightens to the ceiling. Straight leg down and up 3 times, keeping your hips lifted. 1 more time. You bend your knee, you put your foot back down, check out your hips, make sure they're level. Other knee and toe up to the ceiling. Straight leg down and up and down and up. 1 more time, down, up, bend your knee, foot down, bring your hips down. We'll do that all again. Press up first. Take one knee and toe up to the ceiling. Straight leg down and up, down and up. Weight equal on your shoulders. Bend your knee, put your foot down. Other leg, knee and toe up. Lower and lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, bend your knee, hips come down. We're going to do that again. Press up. You could add some foot movement if you like. When you lower your leg, you flex your ankle. When you lift your leg, you point your toe. Heel down, toe up, heel down, toe up, bend your knee, put your foot on the mat. Other leg, reach, heel, toe, heel, toe, toe, bend your knee, foot down, hips down. We'll do that 1 more time. Use your glutes, press up, reach your leg, heel down, toe up, breathing, up, down, up, bend your knee, foot on the mat. Last time, reach up, heel down, toe up, heel down, toe up. Keep your pelvis lifted, bend your knee, foot down, bring your hips down. Couple more arm scissors here just to loosen up through the upper body while we let our glutes and hamstrings relax. And then it's time for 100. You can decide if you want to have your legs at tabletop with 100 or out straight. I'm going to go with them staying straight the whole time. You do whatever's best for you. You're going to have your arms pulsing or go with your hands behind your head. Core muscles to get ready. Set your legs to tabletop. Take a breath. You're going to exhale, curl up. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. In, 2, 5. Breathe out. That's 20. In, 5 and out. 30. In, 5 and out. 40 in, 2, 4, 5. Keep flattening those abs. 50 in. 5 and out. 60 in, 2, 3. And out. 70 in. 5 and out. 80 in. 4, 5 and out. 90 in. 4, 5 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees in. Torso down. 1 foot down at a time. Okay. Let's switch it around to hands and knees. Ooh, sunbeams. Hands and knees. It's the shortest day of the year and the sun's just going down. A couple of cat stretches first. Rounding up. Take a breath. And lengthen out, release. Exhale, scooping up. Take a breath. And lengthen out, release. 2 more times. Rounding up. And release. 1 more time, rounding up. And then find your neutral support through your core muscles and your shoulders. Opposite arm and leg out for swim prep. And other side. And it's not about how high your leg goes, but that it gets really straight and long. So your fingertips and your toes are reaching for opposite sides of your room. Air out, reach out. Air in, come in. Reach out. And in. Reach out. And in. Reach. And in. Reach. Once more to each side, reaching out long. Last time. And in. Flex your toes onto the mat. We're going to do a little leg pull front prep. You push into your toes to load up your quad and you lift your hips. Breathe here for a moment. And slowly lower down. Take a breath. Exhale, press into your toes. Up you come. Take a breath. And lower down. Twice more. Press into your toes. Breathing here. And lower down. 1 more time. Press away. Breathe. And lower. I'm going to add a little stability challenge by just taking 1 foot off the mat as we hover. You can always leave 2 feet down. Take a breath. Exhale, press. Now 1 foot off. Replace the other foot. 1 more time for each foot. Coming off the mat. 2 feet down, 2 knees down. Take a breath. Exhale, press. 2 sets. 1 foot and then the other. Once more each way. Last time. Toes down, knees down. 1 more round. Exhale, press. 1 off. Replace. The other off. Once more each way. Last time. Knees down, release your toes. Cat stretch again. And lengthen out. 2 more times, rounding up. And lengthen out. 1 more cat. Really let it round up. And lengthen out. We're coming on to our stomachs for some breaststroke prep. And then the full breaststroke. Down on your stomach, forehead under your hands. You can have your nose pointed right at the mat. I'm going to turn my head so I can be heard clearly. Core muscles on, your head is resting on your hands. Energize those legs, and you're just going to hover your head and hands off the mat. Take a breath, and then lower back down. Exhale, hover. Breathe here, and lower down. Exhale, hover. Breathe here, and lower down. 2 more preps. Hover. Breathe here. Lower down. 1 more time. Hover. Breathe here. And lower down. We're going to come to just sustaining the hover. Breaststroke arms for the first 4. And then you could add lifting your chest for the second 4. That's up to you. So my nose is always off the mat. Staying like this. Hovering. I'm going to reach my arms forward. Circle them all the way beside me. Reach forward. and circle. Holding my body long, just off the mat. One more time like this. And then I'm going to lift my chest. I'm going to reach, circle my arms, lift my chest a little. Reach long and lower my chest, circle, lift my chest. Reach long to lower and circle. Reach long to lower. That's 4. Let's do 2 more. Reach long, open chest. One more time. Reach long, open chest. Hands down. Come up on hands and knees. 2 more cat stretches, rounding up and lengthening up. One more time, rounding up and lengthening up. We're going to come out onto our sides for a little side leg lift. Starting with both knees bent, you can use your hand to support your pelvis. A little bit of core support here. We're going to take that top leg straight out first, and then just touch the mat and raise it to hip height. Keeping your legs slightly back of neutral. Lower and lift, lower and lift. And my hand's down on my pelvis, so I can be sure it's just my leg moving in my hip socket and not my pelvis moving in my waist, which will be using more of my waist and back muscles. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Stretch both legs down the mat long. We're going to go into up, up, and down. Top leg, bottom leg to it. Both come down. Lift, lift, and lower. Lift, lift, and lower. Lift, lift, and lower. Lift, lift, lower. 5 more. Lift. So we're trying to do 10 of each of these. Lift. 3 more. 3. 2 more. Last one. And lower. Take your underneath arm long and the top arm long on your side. We're going to do a couple little side bends, just leaving your legs long. And come back. And as you come up, you can slide your arm under you a bit and lower down. We'll do 3 more. I know I said a couple and then I changed it to 5. 2 more. Last one like this. And now we're going to do a full 10, lifting 2 legs at the same time. So waist is long. We're going to side bend, lift both legs. And back down. Side bend. You can roll back off your hip a little. 3. Try to keep your thighs close together. I'm not very good at holding them together. That's 5. We're halfway there. 5 more. 5. And 4. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And down. Before we change sides, we'll bend both knees again. We're going to go into a little spinal rotation. Bow and arrow, and then reach your arm back as you twist. Bend your arm and reach your fingertips forward to bring you back onto your side. As you twist, you're going to let your knees separate a little. And come forward. Reach, twist. Reaching for the corner. 2 more times into your twist. Take a breath there. And come forward. 1 more time on this side. Reach into your twist. Take a breath. And come forward. And we'll change sides. Starting. Both knees bent. We set up that support for the first exercise. Your top leg is straight, slightly back of neutral. And we're just lowering to the mat and raising the leg to hip height without changing your waist. So the distance between your ribs and your hips stays the same. Just a movement from your hip socket down here. Let's say 5, we'll do 5 more. Breathing in and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the both legs straight down. Your hand can support on the mat now. It's top leg, bottom leg, both come down. Top leg, bottom leg, both come down. Lift, lift, and lower. Number 4, lift and lower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one for 10. And lower. Take your top arm long. Other arm is long on your waist. We're gonna just do 5 preparation side bends. Down you come. Side bend up. And down. Your arm can slide underneath you for support. That's 3. 2 more. And down. One more time up. And down. Here we go. 10 times, adding the legs. Side bend legs. And back down. Side bend legs. And back down. You should start to really notice that outer hip. 4. And down. 5. And down. 6. 7. Definitely one of those exercises I do because they're good for me. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. And down. Okay. Bend both knees up. Tuck your arm again into your spinal rotation 5 times. Pull back. Reach for the corner of your room and breathe. And come forward. And again, roll back into your twist. Take a breath. And reach forward. 3 more. Into your twist. Take a breath. 2 more. Nice little spine twist like this. And reach. 1 more time into your twist. And come forward. Okay. We're back to ab work. Into single leg stretch, which will then go into double leg stretch. The important thing, we have our legs up off the mat, our feet off the mat. It takes a lot more active ab support for this. So something to help is if you angle your legs higher, is less load. You could also just hold one leg up and do a single leg, leaving one foot on the mat. Or you decide. Remember, it should feel good. Ab effort, great, but it should not be painful. You definitely shouldn't feel your back. If you do, make an adjustment that's less load and check in with those core muscles. So core first, one leg, and then as my second leg comes up, I'm well supported. I'm going to reach long and just a basic single leg stretch, alternating. Hand to knee, hand to knee, hand to knee. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. You can aim your legs higher or leave one foot on the floor. And we're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into tabletop, lower your head. Double leg stretch is 2 legs reaching out and a little bit of an arm circle. Curve up first. Reach your toes out, reach your hands out. Circle your arms, bring your knees in. See if you can touch your ankles. Reach your toes out, reach your hands out. Circle. Your body is up the whole time. Reach, circle. Reach, circle. Laterals out, circle. 4 more. Reach, circle, reach, circle. 2 more. Reach. Last one. And in. Let's leave our feet down for our oblique chops. So Hands behind your head, you curve up, chop across one leg, down and switch side. And twist. Yep. I am feeling all of those holiday Santas I just ate. Ooh. Bring on the chocolates. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let that release for a second. Okay, grab a knee, use your knee to help you roll up. We're going to switch once again onto our stomachs, a little more glute and hip work, starting with heel squeeze prone and then going into single leg lifts. Heel squeeze prone, your knees are bent, a little bit turned out, and your heels are together. You can have your hands resting on your head, core muscles and glutes to gently lift both legs and back down. And by gently, I mean they're not going very high. And the effort is down in your glute to lift your thigh, not in your lower back to rock your pelvis. So when you lift your knees, you'll feel weight on your pubic bone. And release. A little squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Twice more. Squeeze, release. Last time, squeeze, release. We're going to take our legs long on the mat. I'm going to start with my right leg lifting, and I'm going to take my left hand long, my left arm long. My head is floating just off of the mat. I'm going to reach my right leg long off the mat and lift my left hand, and then put them down. Right leg, left arm, and down. Little reach long and lower. Reach long and lower. That's 4 out of 10. 5. Doesn't have to be very high. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one for 10. Come back in for a moment. Release your head. Take your right arm long. Head is floating. Energize the left leg. Left leg, right arm up. And down. Or whichever arm and leg you're lifting, as long as it's opposite. This is 4 to 10. Does not have to be high. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one for 10. Down. Take your legs as wide as you can and turn them out. Hands by your shoulders. We're going to go into a swan. Nose, chest, press up. Big breath. And then release back down. Let your forehead come all the way onto the mat, your shoulders. Open your shoulders, nose forward. Stretching out the front of your body and your hips. And back down. And again, nose, collarbones open. Up into your extension. And back down. One more swan. Nose, collarbones, press up. Take a breath. And back down. Come on again, once more to hands and knees. Give a little wag. And then if you like the shell stretch, you're going to stick your sit bones out and reach way, way back. Or you could stay even on your hands and knees and do a cat stretch. So shell stretch or child's pose or cat stretch, whatever feels best for your back. Lengthening out. And then come up to all fours. 2 cat stretches. Lengthen up. One more time, rounding up. And lengthen out. And then we're going to finish with a side bend. You can be tall on your knees or your feet for this. Easy shoulders. Whether you're on your knees or your feet, you want to feel your weight balanced from head through ribs to pelvis to lower leg. Arm comes up, we're gonna go into a side bend. Restack, and up and over the other way. Come back up, reach, side bend over, restack. To the other side. Breathe in, letting that muscle effort that we did earlier from our backside muscles, our front muscles, all of that can start to let go a little. Reach up and over. Once more in each direction, reaching up. Last time. And then back to center. Give it a little roll. See how I feel there. So, thank you for joining me. Happy solstice, everyone. The longest night of the year. I hope you're able to enjoy that with the people that are closest to you and have a wonderful start to winter. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and you'll see other videos posted from our friends at the Pilates Health Hub. They're participating in our 12 days of holiday giving as well. So watch our social media. They'll also get posted to our YouTube channel, and you'll be able to look at the videos over the month of January. Happy solstice, everyone. Bye.